welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the 51s taking on the 51s. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Urquidy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Number 22 at the plate and takes high there.
First pitch, 7:15.
The 1-0. That one missing inside. The wind to kick the 2-0. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Valenzuela moving under it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Well, he had a huge season offensively last year and truly earned that Silver Slugger Award in the National League. He's one of the best at his position, and he showed it from the offensive side. So you turn the page to this season, man, he wants to continue that and get off to a great start this season.
Otto Lopez comes up empty with a swing there, batting here with one away. The 0-1. Now one
I got
missed.
a ball, one strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone.
2-2.
2-2. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. That one ripped. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Check swing went around. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Now fly ball to right center. Thomas under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Having a nice year in terms of power. Right now he's 7th in the NL in home runs. In there for strike 1.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
I got the count 0-2.
The pitch. And
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. And
Ball
the
2.
1-2 misses to even the count. And the right-hander deals. Just off the
2 strikes.
outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first. Starting on the mound in this one, number 48. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Alec Thomas stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And he deals. And the count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman.
He's out.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second,
All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
hitter.
They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a
Nope, that's the
position
ball.
where he feels his most confident.
Alex Verdugo stands in here, leaves that one down. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
Number 22 getting ready to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Ball
First
1.
offering in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. And it's
That
just
ball's foul.
foul. The 1-1. Line drive. Oh, he dropped it. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro.
The third baseman, Abraham Toro.
The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Puts it away for the out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 26.
So up next, number 26. That one's in there, 0-1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And now the 0-1. That one to first. Tellez takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Foul ball. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Leading off for Mexico, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He made him pay for that one, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the rookie third baseman, Roberto Valenzuela.
Third baseman,
In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete
0-1's
it.
the
You
count.
give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Oh, and 1 now.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
1-1.
Tied up here in the early going. He swings and fouls one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And here it comes. Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Isaac Paredes now.
Batting 6. The second baseman. He stopped.
Next
Nope, that's
pitch
down.
downstairs. Ball 1. Runner leads away at second. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Valenzuela rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. The throw to second is offline.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
Batting 7. The left fielder. Jared.
First
Well,
pitch
that's off
doesn't
the plate.
find the zone.
Yeah.
And a strike in there. Our
Here comes
umpire for
1-1.
this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter.
Base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now it's the shortstop, number 62.
Nope.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, number 15. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but
That's a base hit, run scores.
went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Grounded out his first time. First
That's out.
offering misses the mark. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Two on, 1 out.
That's a
Pitch
ball.
misses there. And that's ball 2.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they lead by 3.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
The designated hitter, number 99. Alex.
Grounder might be 2. Freeman to second. Return throw
He's
to
out.
first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We head on down to the top of the third. The 51s on top 4-1. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Clark.
Number 23.
Urquidy back to work.
Ball.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Righty to the plate. And downstairs. The pitch.
Ball 3. 3-0 the count.
That just
ball
missed.
4.
He walked
Take it
him
ready.
on 4 pitches.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Next to hit, Jacob Robson.
Ball, that's it.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Urquidy throws to
No,
first.
he's safe.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fought off foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And the
2
next
balls,
pitch is
1
way
strike.
outside. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Kicks and deals.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat, number 22. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next offering
Inside
misses, and now it's even 1-1. At the belt and fires. Popped in the air, left side, and that is a big first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Otto Lopez.
So digging in, Otto Lopez.
Nope.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1,
2
no
walks
strike.
in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics
2.
and then repeat them.
Clark, the lead runner at second. Robson at first. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss there.
Count is 2-1.
The count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Good eye right there.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a 3-1 on the way. Good
Ball
plate
four.
appearance
Take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In there for strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1.
Ball
Now
one.
1-1.
1-0.
Here's a 1-1. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. His 49th home run of the season. A 4 spot on the board. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Tyler O'Neill struck out swinging his first time. This to third. Throw over to Tellez. And O'Neill is retired. Abraham Toro, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Kicks and fires. And that one is in for a strike. And a pitch. So now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Welcome back. And now the right fielder, number 22. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts.
Well struck left field. And gone. Homer number 25 of the year, and we're level. It's 5-5. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Tellez stands in now and watches strike 1. And a pitch. Popped up. Toro on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Valenzuela.
Now the third baseman, number 28. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
just misses. And now the lefty out in front with the
I got one
swing, and
ball,
that
one
is
strike.
strike 1. And there's a strike. And there's a
2
ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 now.
Full count, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Swings and misses out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Hey.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses.
Is 1
now
and
1
2.
and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he deals. Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first.
Out.
And that'll do it. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 2.
The designated hitter, number 26.
And a pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Tellez
Out.
takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The batter, number 23.
And now the center fielder, Clark. He reached out a walk his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The wind and the pitch. The punch out there. And good work there as he gets a 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder,
Here comes the pitch. Swings through that one
0-1's
out
the
in
count.
front that time.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Takes it himself.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
the batter, the shortstop, Jonathan.
And now, number 62. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Nope.
First
Ball 1.
offering misses the mark.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
O'Neal makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 15. Rips one to right. And that's the inning. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Jacob Robson.
For Canada, the right fielder.
The pitch.
Jacob Robson.
There's a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And he's down 0-2
No
as he
ball,
swings
2
through
strikes.
it. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. To the right side, Paredes collects. Over to first.
Got him.
1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, number 22.
Back to the top of the lineup. Number 22 digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one the other way. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is
Oh, that
Otto
pitch is out.
Lopez. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Action in the pen down there. Adrian Martinez getting ready to go. Romero getting cranked up as well. Number 22, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next
Ball
one
back
is off the
outside.
plate, and that's ball 2. Urquidy sets the runner,
Safe.
and he dives back in safely.
That's
Next
ball 3.
pitch misses. Now 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
And here it comes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, Boog, if you're that
0-1.
base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Got a ball, 1
Make
strike.
sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to Tellez,
He's out.
and the double play ends the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Leading off for Mexico, the center fielder.
The pitch.
Thomas.
Yeah.
There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Bare hand grab on the
He's
money.
out.
Nice play.
The designated hitter, number 99. Alex Verdugo.
Now it's the DH, Alex Verdugo. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Number 30 getting loose out there. Number 52 getting loose as well. The next
Next ball,
pitch
two.
misses. 2-1.
We got two
well,
balls.
he's so
one
great
strike.
about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
That's a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first
No,
and
that's
third.
down.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next
ball
one
three.
misses. 3-0.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And he walked
That's
him.
outside. Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 48 departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 30, and he steps right into a bases loaded jam.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's the third baseman, Roberto Valenzuela. In the air to left center. Can't get their base hit. One runs in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 1 out with 2 aboard at the plate. Isaac Paredes.
The second baseman.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Slider
Look out,
misses
1-1.
outside. 1-1 now.
Ball.
And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So 2 down now, and here is Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. They take the force out. What a play to end the inning. We're through 5. The 51s out front here, 7-5. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Pitch in for a strike, and that's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball 1.
Next offering misses, and it's a
1-0.
ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Will Rios up and throwing. Ramirez warming up as well. Here's a 1-1.
Nope. Outside.
And it's fouled away. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Stays alive. The pitch.
We got a full count.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's all for Jose Urquidy. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Adrian Martinez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now the DH, number 26.
Hey!
That's in there for strike one. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Tellez, but they cut it to one as the run comes in.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's your 1. Gets him to chase after
No
that
balls,
one.
2 strikes.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next
2-2
offering
the count.
is down low. Now one
Count is
miss.
full. 3 and 2.
Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3 and 2. Two outs. The 3-2
ball
is
4.
off
Take your
the
bait.
outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Save.
Over to first, and he saved. Clark
Hey.
in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, in this
0-1's the
situation,
count.
the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
That misses,
1 ball,
and
1
it's
strike.
1-1. And the right-hander deals to third. They get the
Out of
force, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The 51s out front, 7-6. Bottom of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 62.
For Mexico, the shortstop.
And the pitch. And he pumps it a strike. And that one
Oh,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. Swing and a miss,
1
and
ball,
that's strike
2
2.
strikes.
And now the count is even. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time.
No,
he's safe.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Stepping in, number 15. First
Counts
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball one. Number 62 gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Puts a bunt down. Throw on to Freeman. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
The batter, the center fielder, Alex Thomas.
Now here is Alec Thomas. 1 for 3.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
In there for strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 37 up and loosening in the pen. Diaz, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
That's
The
a
next
ball.
offering misses. One ball, one strike. One-run game, one out, one on. The 1-1 is cut on and missed the pitch upstairs. That one ripped. Makes the catch for the out.
The designated hitter, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Next is the designated hitter, Alex Verdugo. And the first offering is not close. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Man at second.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
No, that's foul.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first, and Verdugo is set down. Inning over. 7th inning coming up. The 51s with the lead in this one, 7-6. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Jacob Robson.
Leading off for Canada, the right fielder, Jacob Robinson.
And he deals. Misses off the inside. 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. And a good eye there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. Slider clips the zone.
Count
Is
is
there a
3
little
and 1.
wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Right-handed reliever stays alive. Righty to the plate. And there's
Take
ball
your base,
4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So up next, number 22.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One and 1.
Throw over to first.
He's
And he
safe.
dives back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
1-2 now. Stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Pitch
Trying to count
misses.
2 and
It's
2.
2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Here's the shortstop at the play, Otto Lopez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Yeah.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Fastball
1-1.
almost got him there. And a pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Throw first. Robson
he's in.
back in on a dive. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. That misses.
The count is full.
Counts full, 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Martinez throws over. Robson back easily. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
At the belt and fires. This one in the air center field. Thomas right there to make the grab. 2 down. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender.
One zero.
Robson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a
I
strike.
got a ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Right side. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Two on, 2 outs. That one
Whoa,
drifts
man.
inside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air out to center. Thomas under it. Brings it in. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Diaz. And he'll do his best to keep this close. Back here at Chase Field. And now the right fielder, number 22.
The right fielder, Joey Mendez.
The pitch.
Oh,
And this
that's
is the
upstairs.
zone. And that's ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Here's a strike. The pitch. Off the plate inside. And it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Slice to right. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
He's gone.
And
Right.
there he goes. And a base hit into right. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Out.
And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting. The second baseman. Isa Paredes.
Here's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes, for the fourth time tonight.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That's in there for strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
The 0-1 on the ground, right side. Steps on
Got
first
him.
for the out.
Now batting. The left fielder. Jared Duran.
And stepping in is the speedy Jaron Duran.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And the righty deals. In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. And a pitch. There's a strike.
I got the count 1 and 2. Ball inside.
Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Next pitch is outside. Number 22, the runner at third. Number 11 at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging. And that is the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. The 51s with the lead 7-6. Jake Sanchez taking over on the mound, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
For Canada, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
The pitch.
Ball.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Giovanni Gallegos, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Next pitch
Check
misses outside, and the count is 2-0. And here it comes. And now 2 balls and a strike.
The count is 2 and 1.
pitch.
That's
That's
ball
off
three.
the mark. 3-1 now.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And now the lefty in the air, right field. Number 22 gets there. He's under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 26.
Now it's the DH, number 26. And the first
that
pitch
ball went
misses for ball one.
Ball two.
Upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0. And base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Bo Naylor will hit next. And he swings and misses, and it's
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Check on the runner, and he's back in
he's safe.
easily. Next pitch
Oh,
off
that's
the
out.
plate. 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Kicks and fires. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So digging in, Clark checks over to first, back safely. First pitch, and he just misses.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
He's
out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
The left-hander on now, number 37. He last pitched 2 days ago. ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, number 62.
For the 51, the shortstop, Jonathan Aranda.
And a pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Runner at first following the error, and here's the catcher, number 15. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Number 62 on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball,
Action
1
in the
strike.
pen down there. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. The pitch. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Throw there.
That one, a perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
And it's
2
even up.
balls, 2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball third base side. And that one ripped to left. O'Neill makes the play. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 5, Alec.
And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And he deals. In the air, left field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Alex Verdugo. First offering misses the mark. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive. That's a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Got in time. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down, Now it's the right fielder, number 22. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. That hits
Counts
the
1-0.
dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The next
Oh,
pitch
upstairs.
misses. 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next one just
Full count,
misses.
3-2.
And the count's full.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kicks and deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Puts the squeeze on it, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 8-6. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos, and he'll work on holding this lead. And welcome back. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Clark.
For Canada, the center fielder, number 23.
The pitch.
Hey.
There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next
Ball,
one
that's
is off the
outside.
plate. And 1-1. And strike 2.
The count
Clearly
is
was sitting on a
1-2.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And
That's
now
ball
2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering
count
misses.
full.
And it's 3-2. Switch through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now Jacob Robson.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. 1-0. Gallegos, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And the 1-0.
Hey.
And that's through there for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next
Nope,
one
that's a ball.
misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They tried to
The
get him to
count is
chase on
3-1.
a slider down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count's full. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Three and two now. Cut on the miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
2 outs, base is empty. And now number 22. In there, and it's 0-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters look like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelton. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First for your...
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's Canada taking on Mexico. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, number 72. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
So just about set now. Now here is number 22. The wide to kick the pitch. And down down on strikes. Now one away.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering down in the dirt. The wind and the pitch. 3-2 now.
3-2.
That one down the line. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at our lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
3-2.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, right side. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 1-2.
Too
And
high.
that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next
We got
pitch
3
misses.
balls and 2
And
strikes.
that's ball 3. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Up the middle and a base hit right there. Here comes Freddie around third. He scores and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Here's a 1-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two now.
The count is full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is gone. Abraham Toro blasts one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So now the DH spot, number 26. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Nope.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
That completes the strikeout inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab in this one, Andrew Albers. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Bottom of the first, and here's the rookie center fielder, Alec Thomas. The 51s in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted left field. A little bloop single. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. You can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's Alex Verdugo. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Next to hit, number 22. That's out to center field. Number 22 on his way over. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Batting 7th, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Jarren Duran.
Well, he's a guy they want to rely on to drive in runs, but he's just truly been having struggles hitting with runners in scoring position this season. And it can get in a guy's head when you're not coming through for the team. All of a sudden, you're gripping the bat so much tighter. You're grinding, sawdust coming out. You're tense. Your swing gets long because you're not recognizing pitches and you're committing too soon. With that said, he's got to find a way to slow the ball game down, just get the bat to the baseball and see if he can find a hole. That'll probably break him out.
1 out, bases loaded. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Roberto Valenzuela. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And misses inside. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Got him looking. And one out now. Clark, the next to hit.
The center fielder, number 23.
Next offering is fouled back. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now, Jacob Robson. Here's a 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's going to be Otto Lopez. Number 22 on the move to his right. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2, Isaac Paredes now. Next pitch inside. 2 balls and a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
The 2-1. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. That was a moonshot. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-1.
No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Now batting Jarren Duran. The other way, makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jonathan.
Number 62, getting ready to hit. The 1-1. Taps softly to the right side,
Bravo.
and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. One and two now. On the ground, and that one handled. 2 out.
He's out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 15.
Next
Yep, that
pitch
ball
off
went
the
out.
play. 3-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Bounce to the right side. They take the force
He's
out.
out.
Play made, that ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Smoked into left, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. Home run number 35 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
That's
The
ball
3-2
4.
is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
26.
So digging in, number 26. Toro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch
Ball.
is
That's inside.
And a count 2-1.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next pitch is popped up. Valenzuela in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Man at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Steal,
1-1
steal,
now.
steal.
Here goes the runner. Cut on. throw to second. Out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
That ends the frame. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 5-1. As we go to the last of the third, now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. And here it comes. Out to short, Lopez collects it. Throws to first, and Verdugo is set down.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Meneses.
And now the right fielder, number 22. Here comes a pitch. Here's a high chopper. Naylor throws to first in time. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The first baseman, Rowdy Dallas.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. The pitch. That's in for a strike.
I got the count. 2-2.
2 outs. Throw on to Freeman.
He's out.
Inning over. Start of the fourth. Here's a speed threat. Clark. And a 1-1. That clips the corner. And that one in the air center field. Thomas under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jacob Robson.
Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Robson. And the righty deals. Out to short. On to first.
He's out.
Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter, number 22.
Now it's the second baseman, number 22. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Kicks and fires.
No. Inside.
Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Three-two. Hit on the ground to the right side. Paredes handles in plenty of time to first, and that's the third out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, number 28. In the air, left side, O'Neal. As this one sized up, makes the grab. One up, one down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Line drive, nice grab.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
So 2 down now, and here is Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1.
that's
Just
out.
missed. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And here is number 62, the 2-1. Hit hard, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 15. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, right field, and that will drop foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Toro gets under it. And that will end the inning. We played 4. The 51s leading this one 5-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. JoJo Romero. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Nope.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Just
We got
missed.
3 and 2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And now the lefty. This one in the air, right field. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 6, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Left-hand batter waits. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. 1-2 here. And
2
that
balls,
one missing
2
low.
strikes.
Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Martinez. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. The wind of the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tellez puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Tyler O'Neill. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next one misses, and the count is filled up.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Foul ball. Popped up. Number 22 gliding in towards the infield. Tracks it down for the out. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alec Thomas. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 46 appears to be getting loose. Number 52 getting cranked up as well. And he deals. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And here is Alex Verdugo. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Oh, the throw is wild. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Number 22 digs in now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robson makes the grab. Runner tags up for third, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Albers won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 46. And little room for error with a runner on third. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a pitch.
That's out.
Verdugo stands at third with one gone in the inning. This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. And they're chipping away. It's 5-4.
This crowd back alive.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Number 28 will hit next. Next offering is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. The next offering misses. And now 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jaron Duran, the next to hit. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. Right-handed reliever. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So digging in, number 62.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And a 1-2. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And the home team down a run. Back here in the desert, and now the DH, number 26. Next pitch misses. It's 2-1. And here it comes. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next offering is
balls,
way
2 strikes.
upstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And a 3-2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 22 on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. And the pitch.
That's
Falling
ball
behind 2-1. The wide to kick the pitch.
Ball
And
3.
there's a ball. 3-1 now. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Clark now at the plate.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Hey!
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
That's ball 2.
There's the ball. Throw.
He's in there.
Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Naylor, the runner at second with 1 away. Next
got a
offering
full
misses,
count.
and it's 3-2. Hit softly on the ground left side. Throw over to
He's out.
Tellez. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
The right fielder, Jacob Robinson.
And now the right fielder, Jacob Robson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Paredes
Out.
fires over to first. And that is that. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The 51s out front here, 5-4. New arm out of the bullpen, number 37. Trying to protect this lead. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now number 15. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Got him. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Digging in, Alec Thomas. At the belt and fires.
That's a
And
ball.
another ball.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he can't come up with it. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
One down, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter. Alex picks over, and he breaks for second. And he's out on the tag.
Man, that's tough right there. I understand wanting to try to get into scoring position, but you got to realize the guy at the plate's so hot right now. You don't want to take the bat out of his hands in terms of having a bigger RBI opportunity. Unfortunate mistake right there.
Two. Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it on his own.
Out.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and stepping in is the speedy number 22. Strike 2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
At the batter now, Otto Lopez.
3-2.
Three and 2 now. Line drive. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. And that's a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And Freeman is retired. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
And now here is Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Number 31 comes on now. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, number 22.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The tying run at the plate. Left field. That's back. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Righty delivers. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. So up next, number 28.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a 2-1 on the way. Back to the mound. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And there's 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
This one popped up. Lopez makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 5 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 73. This is his 3rd time out this year. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, number 26. And 1-2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Adrian Martinez preparing to come on if needed. And a ball and 2 strikes. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now back, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now Bo Naylor. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Count is 2-1. Ball.
Check swing, no appeal. Righty to the plate. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
3-2.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Stepping in, Jacob Robson. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's the second baseman, number 22. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Next pitch is popped up, and the infield fly is called.
You go ahead and count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at-bat.
Here's a 1-1. And now 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Robson around third. He scores as well. They clear the bases, and they're up by 3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Luis Sessa gets the ball now, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one ripped into right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 8-5. Matt Brash gets the call from the pen. And welcome back. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
The 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. O'Neill settles under this one, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan.
Number 62 getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and 2 away now.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And the batter now, number 15. Hammered, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2